and welcome back to Total Party Chaos. My name is Billy, and I'm joined by all these awesome people today. Everybody wave and say hi. And we also have a special guest and a returning player. So everybody wave at Ben, who is joining us tonight. Ben, you want to tell everybody what you do? All the cool things you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a special guest, which makes me happy to know. My name is Ben. I do Dungeons and Dragons related stuff on TikTok and YouTube under the name Start Adventuring, with my brother sometimes, and then most of the time by myself. And I'm also a voice actor. If you have children, I'll recommend some things to you, but if you're an adult, you may not be as interested. Yeah, but I'm here to play. I'm excited. I'm a fan of the Total Party Chaos, and I'm ready for some chaos, as it were.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, go Ben!
Heck yeah, Ben. I'm excited. You picked a great time. Lydia, welcome back, by the way. Super excited to have you back. It's going to be fun.
I'm excited to see what chaos I'm walking into.
It's a good time!
I think this is the first time my character has ever been a statue, so.
It is, and you are coming back as a person at a really good point. I'm really sad to say that unfortunately, Steve is not here tonight. No. If you fucking see Steve, he's at Gen Con. Don't give him pity. I don't care. We're sad that JC is not here tonight. I'm very sad that JC could not join us. But if you see Steve, tell him to go fuck. If you tell him, fuck him. But we love him. We love you, Steve. I'm just playing. I love you, buddy.
My homies hate that guy, Steve.
Yeah, fuck you, Steve. But
we stand Whitaker though.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yes. Yeah, we do love Whitaker in this house. All right. Should I do the recap, everybody? You guys ready for this? I'm excited.
Take us in.
Great. Leaving off last episode, a lot of revelations were to be had as our awesome Chaos crew went from the explosion at Lord Neron's manor to rushing Flair to the hospital wing of the Cerulean Keep. Making their way to the hospital wing of Cerulean Keep, where Flair was, in fact, able to recover, a couple things stuck out to them that were odd, to say the least. One of them being when Marlin went to cast Healing Word on Flair, Flair had a green energy surround her that stopped that from happening. Getting to the hospital wing, they ran into a couple guild members that were being dragged in that were pretty badly bruised, beaten, just not okay in many regards. As they got pulled to the bed, the head cleric on staff tended to them immediately. Leaving the hospital wing and heading back after having a bit of a coarse talk with the Queen and the King and Fellerai the Huntress that led to the Queen dismissing Fellerai as possibly a traitor. Tensions rose as the Chaos crew found themselves on the opposite side of Fellerai, possibly thinking she may be a traitor. Heading back to wait on information from the Queen of Valenbrook, they made it back to the Chaos Crew's headquarters as everybody awkwardly stood around Fellerai as Fellerai decided to take the time to leave and go down the street to just get some fresh air. Being brought upstairs to the roof of the Chaos Crew's headquarters, their newest friend, Akar, from the guild The Shine, asked Flair if Flair would join him on the roof for some beers and liquor after surviving the craziness that ensued at Lord Neron's establishment. After a few moments and making sure that the coast was clear, Akar stepped forward, pulled out a necklace. On said necklace was a small vignet of a very familiar blue-haired member of the Duskreign Champions. As Akar looked up, locked eyes with you, Flair, and explained that he did not think your team would be such an idiotic group to let somebody in that they just met, alerting your surprise feat as he steps forward, getting ready to attack. I'm gonna need initiative from you before we step any further.
12.
It's a good time.
Man, Akar seemed like such a nice guy.
He's great. He's a great guy. He just,
Wish I was there to meet that nice guy.
he would have been grand.
18.
18?
Oh, go up.
Yes.
Awesome.
I had advantage on initiative rolls, so that was nice.
Super cool. Perfect. Blair. Well, I'll get into a little bit further. Also, hi everybody jumping in, and hi Dungeon in a Box. Very excited that you joined us, and all the rest of y'all great too. As a car steps forward, you see a tear drop from his eye as he mentioned his wife just moments ago. As he takes a step forward, my man's rolled a 29 for initiative, so he steps forward. As the look on his face is one of pure vengeance, as he has not unlocked eyes with you since the moment you started talking, Flair. In that moment, rumbling and energy pulses from your pocket, Flair, as something, it seems to almost expand and break the pocket, falling loose. Welcome back, Elias, coming back from stone to a situation on top of a dark roof with moonlight surrounding you.
Where? Oh, fuck. It happened to me. Flair, where are we? Who's that? And I'm gonna start, like, dusting myself off and standing up.
No matter.
Could Flair do? Could Flair talk right now?
Absolutely. It's free round before anything happens.
Okay. Flair kind of turns to Elias and is just like, it's Leosi's husband. And she's gonna, like, put her hand up to be like, just, like, don't get out of the way, please. This is not, I don't want you to get attacked right this moment. Because as he kind of steps forward, she's like, what?
Do I have my, like, I have all my belongings. Like, I have my scythe and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step in front of Flair, kind of stepping between them. Gonna try and shield, and
if you go to do anything that's gonna step in between, it is gonna activate the round. If you take a step forward, any movement at this point as surprise.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Nope, you're good. Keep going.
He takes the moment and says, "Doesn't matter what extra help you have. I was planning on demolishing the rest of your friends after this anyway." So, and as he just raises his hand, and you see a blue flame just kind of stride on the palm.
Oh.
If nothing else, it's gonna roll right into combat. As we jump.
Elias is just looking at Flair questioningly, like, do I take this for you? What the fuck is going on?
Don't take it for me, but we're gonna get him.
Okay.
As we jump over to combat, look how fluid that was. As we jump over to combat. Atop the roof. Going first in the turn order is going to be a car, followed by Flair, followed by Elias. And don't worry, any introductions we may make will be coming soon. I really did want to touch on this last time, because chat, you fucking killed my BBG with all the little bullshit doodigans and I put a fucking cooldown on it this time, so good fucking luck, my guys. Anyway, going back, because I don't want my people to die that quickly. Also, fate for big bad guy, I appreciate it. Stepping forward as he raises his hand and kind of takes the moment to just, like, look at the rest of you. He mumbles something to himself as he extends his hand further. I'm gonna need Elias and Flare, both of you, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, actually though, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Dirty 20.
No way. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
15 plus 5, nailed it.
I rolled an 18 plus 2.
That's perfect, everybody. Good.
Oh, JK, it's more than that because it's a saving throw. 23.
Okay. Jesus Christ, everybody. Perfect. So you guys are going to... Man, it's going to be a 5th level spell slot as he raises his hand forward and says, hopefully this is going to make quick work before your lovely tempered friend comes back. And it's going to be half of 50 damage is 25 cold damage as he swipes his hand directly across, casting a blanket of cold going across the roof. It's just the start. And hopefully the end for the rest of you. As he ends his turn, going to Flare.
Can Elias take his reaction?
Go for it. Absolutely.
So Elias's reaction, I have a maneuver named Parry, which means I spend one of my superiority dies, and any creature that damages me with a melee attack, I can use it to reduce the damage by one of my superior die.
Go for it. Absolutely. Plot armor for Flare as well.
What was the plot armor again?
1d12 Constitution. Yep.
So it is 1d8.
Go ahead and roll it.
That is a 6, so I'm going to reduce that by 6.
Perfect. Absolutely. As you reduce the damage and you also get the Constitution buff, Flare is going to be your turn as he looks like he is mumbling something to himself as he's readying, using his bonus to ready something.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action rage. And then I am going to pull out my maul and take a big swing at him and just feel like, all right, time to put you down too, I guess. She just takes a huge swing with her maul.
Go for it. Roll me that attack roll.
As Elias takes that blow, he goes to reach for his scythe, doesn't find it, looks up and just goes, oh shit! As wild magic, it's falling from 10 feet above him.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Got it.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20. That is definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that boy.
What's that? Is it 12 damage for the first hit?
Absolutely, as you swipe right into his side.
And then I'm going to a 19.
19. 19 will hit.
Okay.
Guys might have this.
11 damage.
11. Flare, as you swipe that maul twice, first one landing right into his side as a car kind of... Seems like he falls over a bit, but he takes it. You also get do it again, because the chat likes you right now.
Very nice. And I just wanted to say I declare my teeth. So when I raged.
Got it.
By the way.
All day.
I'm going to take 2 more swings with the maul. Ooh. 23.
23 will hit.
15 damage.
15. As you lay into a car, first smash, second smash, third smash, it seems to knock his body around a bit. You see a little bit of blood kind of protrude from his mouth as he looks up, and you just see 2 piercing, glowing red eyes replace whatever pupils he had in there, and says, well, I guess we fight to the death then. And he stands up and reposes himself as he adjusts his collar.
I growl at him Was do it again just one attack, or is it the action?
It's an action.
Cool. So I'm going to swing again then with the mole and go for his stupid face. Oh no. 17.
17 is going to hit.
Okay.
Okay.
He's not known for his AC.
16 damage.
16 is another powerful blow you lay
Just
into the side of this
across
man.
his face.
Oh, it seems to hit him. You see a little bit more blood kind of trickle out, but he seems just a rage is like encompassing him right now, rather than it being just him. Like, you don't even really sense him in this anymore. Anything else you want to do, Flair?
No, that's it. I'm gonna kind of crouch down with the mole and I growl it right in his face.
He readies himself for whatever next attack comes. Elias, your scythe is falling from the sky right now, correct?
Yeah.
I will absolutely let you. Look. I am gonna do it like this. You could sacrifice your movement action.
Catch it.
I will let you sacrifice your movement action to jump up and grab it out of the sky as it's falling.
Yeah, I have a 10-foot reach with my scythe, so I'm gonna fucking superhero catch that shit.
Easy enough.
And I'm coming down. I'm bringing it down on this man.
Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Okay. Alright. The chaos dice.
Chaos dice.
Listen, man, the chaos dice. Listen, okay? Hey. Listen.
I'm listening, man. I'm here for it.
Does a 14 hit?
Does a 14 hit? It does. It does hit.
Oh my god.
It's first round! He hasn't done anything yet! Perfect. Go ahead and roll damage.
Of course, whatever
Written
you said.
us.
Okay.
Yeah, Elias is just bringing the scythe down, going for, like, where, like, can I tell which arm is, like, his dominant hand based off his spellcast?
Definitely. He's holding his left hand out. Thanks for the sub, by the way,
Yeah.
but he's holding his left hand out.
I'm trying to take that motherfucker clean off.
Go for
Like,
it.
that's what I'm aiming for that spellcasting hand.
Absolutely.
That is a 12 damage with my scythe.
12 damage as it lands directly into his side. Roll me a dexterity, just a flat dexterity check to just aim for that appendage as you are, like, centering to try to chop, like, to damage his arm.
Because you know I'm so dexterous, right? With my +1.
Exactly. Gotta pick the good ones, you know?
13!
13! I will say you land the scythe as it gets directly into his arm. It does catch it, but it doesn't stop him from whatever he's doing, as his arm is still, like, you do see blood starting to trickle off as it starts to fill up the bottom of the clasp of his shirt.
Okay. I am gonna go for it again.
Go for it.
I rolled a 2, Billy.
That's what Elias, as you swing to the side and land directly in front of him, he goes, "This will be over in a minute, so watching you waste your precious breath is just fine for me."
I'm just gonna hoist it up and be like, "Listen, man, I was just stone, literally a statue. Just going to pick up my scythe."
Filling your bag, before you have a chance to react, chat has thrown a mystery gift in your bag, but you don't have the time to check it out just yet. But, was there anything else you wanted to do beforehand?
No,
Okay.
that's all I got.
Oh,
hang on. I have a bonus action, I believe.
you absolutely do.
Yeah, based off of the last episode that I was a part of, I'm going to slip my hand off of this scythe, look at him and go, "Shh," and then Eldritch blast this motherfucker.
Go for it! Absolutely.
That is.
Shit, yes.
Hey, Billy. That's another 14.
Oh my fucking god. Absolutely that lands.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be dead before we get to anything. Oh,
No. It's just a D10.
I know.
And I rolled a 9.
Rolled a 9, but you did get finger guns. So if you wanna use that. Oh wait, no, that's on damage. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Never mind. Ha. Yes.
I'll
As
save
you
it.
as you slam that 9, as you get that scythe directly back and just keep going for that same appendage.
Hey, this is an Eldritch Blast, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Yes, as you fucking shoot the Eldritch Blast, landing directly into his chest as he... No, I won't. As he takes it and he shrugs it off and he looks at you and says, all of you are really clever, and it almost feels like a waste, but I need this to be over quickly. As he stands and puts both of his hands out, as blue energy comes from both. I'm gonna need both of you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Because I'm so, constitutionist. Yep. That's a 19.
Sick.
Oh
11.
no!
11! Perfect! I gotta get 11d8. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. Just give me... Let me...
Flare.
Should have kicked him off the fucking roof. Why does he get to go first?
He's first in turn order.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he rolled the highest. We're just bad.
Yeah, I remember now.
What did you say you got? You got a 19?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Both of you, as he puts his hand up and again just wipes the floor with whatever cold just goes over everybody. It's gonna be Elias. You are gonna take 32 points of cold damage on a halved save.
Oh
Blair.
my fucking god.
For a failed saving throw, you are going to take 68 points of cold damage as it just brushes over you.
Ooh.
Blair, are you down?
Blair is down.
Elias is looking very rough. He is not a magic man.
Yeah.
This point.
Welcome, Ben.
It's okay. Good time to join, Ben. Very excited to have you this episode.
Comeback episode.
At this moment, he takes his hand and raises it as a new energy starts to form. Before he has a chance to do anything else, he looks at Flare, and he kind of gets like a little bit lower. He uses his movement to like kneel and say, I thought this moment would be so much harder to attain. Hopefully you can tell your friends hi when you all make it to hell together. And he stands up as he uses his bonus action to do something with his hand, but you can't tell exactly what it is yet. That's going to be the end of his turn. Flare, I'm going to need you to make me a death saving throw. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Oh, what, everybody? We thought this was gonna be... Yeah, fuck y'all, you killed my BBG.
I was
My
told this was
BBG.
gonna be fun.
Do you want me to message you the death saving throws?
Absolutely. I would love that.
No, I'm a nosy Nancy. Please tell me.
I'm very excited.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my, she dead. She died right there. She dead.
We're not gonna tell Chad either. You have a 1 on the
Oh my
board.
gosh, she dead.
Elias, it is now your turn.
Okay. Okay. I am going to cry. No, Oh. I'm gonna attack him with my scythe again. That is a 17 plus 6.
17 plus 6. That is gonna hit.
Okay. I am rolling all over the board today. Huzzah. That is 7 damage on the first one. I'm gonna go in for a second attack. That is a 15 on that one. And then, does that hit? I'm assuming.
It is gonna hit. Absolutely.
Okay. Fuck, I rolled like shit. I rolled awful. Okay, that is a 4 damage on the second one.
Get him.
4 damage.
Yeah! And then for my bonus action... Ooh. For my bonus action, I am going to... Features are a bonus action, correct? Like
Some?
ritual-
Yeah, depends on what you use, but yeah. Mostly,
Okay.
I think.
I'm gonna try and use Fey Presence. Because the person next to me, Flair's unconscious. So I cause each creature in a 10-foot cube from me to make a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed or frightened by me, my choice, until the end of my next turn.
You said charmed or frightened?
Yes. And I would like to choose frightened if he fails.
Cool.
I just need him to go away.
He has...
Just leave.
He would have...
He has a really high wisdom, I feel.
He would have rolled a 10. With his advantage on any of these rolls.
Right.
It's gonna be... Not any roll ever. Specifically this. But with advantage, he is gonna roll a 19.
Yeah, he saves. So, he's not scared of me. But he can see that I'm scared of him. Like, there is a twitch in Elias's eyes that is like, what the fuck is going on right now?
He
And
looks...
that's my turn.
He looks back at you with the malice of just... I mean, emotion is locked on this group right now as he just wants you off the face of the earth. Flair, you had plot armor, but it wasn't fun last time where we just kept bringing people back to life. That's dumb. So now, it's gonna stack when you come back to life. So, just keep writing that down. How's that feel, chat? How do you feel about that? Elias, you have fate also.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Going back. Well, maybe we just take a moment as a small little man is making his way down the Valenbrook roads as he's heading back to a place in the Alabaster district after you were sent a message. The last thing you remember is a message appearing in your head. And you know what? I got you. Actually, while I find this, Ben, please explain your character to everybody.
Yeah, so Reet's the rat. He is a rat folk. If you can't tell, he's a little mouse man. Although you wouldn't be able to tell from his, he definitely doesn't have a disheveled appearance. He's got a well-cropped like pompadour and a goatee and a leather duster. He looks relatively well put together aside from the crumbs that are falling from all the pockets on his coat. He's probably nibbling a cracker or something as he slowly makes his way, despite the sort of urgency of the message that he received, as he's strolling down the alley. Reetz is probably like 3 feet tall. yellowish white fur, and green eyes. And yeah, he's nibbling on a cracker. He's looking around. I don't know if I can hear. I do have big rat ears. I mean, big relative to the rest of my body, I suppose. So I don't know if I can hear any of this commotion on the roof. I don't know where I am relative to this rooftop.
You don't know exactly when this is taking place. It looks like it's still getting a little darker out as you're making your way to the headquarters. One thing is the message that you received back before you were heading towards Alabaster District, the one that sent you on your way to go find the Khaos crew, was as follows. Mighty warrior! I fucking love this guy already. He's my bae. I've obtained information that a grave threat has infiltrated Valenbrook. The last known whereabouts I've received says they may be with a guild called the Khaos Crew, currently in Fairwild District. Hurry before it's too late. Oh, wait. Is this the right As the rest of the message fades, you are heading. I'm so sorry. I gotta make a correction, because I actually did this entire map over the last 2 weeks, so I have an entire map for Valenbrook now. But you are actually heading to the Fairwild District from Alabaster District right now. That is where Khaos Crew's little headquarters is at. As you're making your way there, you start kind of moseying about as you're scurrying and getting past the crowds of people as the crowds are slowly starting to go into their homes for the night. As the moon is starting to rise up above the buildings. As you make your way just a little bit further, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw to kind of avoid running into the person that's, like, taking up the entire walkway.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm... Reeds is kind of used to moving through cities. He's gonna roll, pretty good. 16 plus 7, so 23.
16 plus 7. As you're making your way, you start, like mentally your brain is telling you, it's not that far, I'm almost there. And you kind of see a little bit ahead. You're starting to see the description of what you think the buildings that the Khaos Crew would inhabit would look like, as you run into this lady who kind of is just staring you down as you're, like, zipping through the streets and heading towards where you think the headquarters is at. As the streets are pretty empty at this point, she looks at you and goes, "What? Where are you going? Why are you running so fast in that direction?"
Hello. Nice to meet you too. What are you up to tonight?
So you see this tall...
If we're doing 20 questions...
You see this tall lady with like green darker like armor on, as her like drow hair is like tied up almost, with and darker obsidian skin, as she has kind of a scowl on her face, walking in the opposite direction of where you're heading. And she goes, "I just generally don't see people running through the streets at night doing, God knows good things, I assume."
Would you consider yourself a mighty warrior? Because there's somebody who needs help from a mighty warrior, and I think I was standing in between, maybe where that's supposed to be, but somebody's in danger, if I understand correctly. So I was headed that direction to hopefully find the person to help the people because there's apparently trouble afoot. So yeah, I would say pretty good things. I'm doing good things, if you must know. Again, I don't know what you're doing out here. I'm not used to seeing tall people stand in the middle of the road.
Are you okay? Did something happen to you? I'm trying... What are you heading to? Where are you going?
Okay. You ever heard of the Khaos Crew? Have you heard of the Khaos Crew?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, they're in trouble. I don't know if is that a good thing or a bad thing for you, because I may be speaking a little bit out of turn here because I don't really know who's good, who's bad here, but they're in danger. There's a big danger. Someone is helpful and someone is hurtful, and I don't... Are you friends with them, or should I just keep walking? Because I think it's kind of urgent.
You have a thing with talking that I see is very, very... Maybe your personality. Okay, yeah, let's...
You stopped me!
You were running in the street at full speed while everybody is just enjoying their time here, and it's night!
Very, very not full speed right now, so if you've got something you'd like me to do, otherwise I would like to just continue down the street, if you don't mind. That's
fine, let's go. Yes, I am not friends with them, but unfortunately I've been stuck with them in many occasions.
Are you a mighty warrior?
I would say I'm probably the greatest warrior of all time, but that's fine.
Excellent. You're great. That's great. Sounds like a plan. Actually, I don't actually know where I'm going, so if you do, I'd love to I'll just follow you if that's fine. You want a cracker?
I would... Yes, actually, I wouldn't mind. It's been a longer day.
And he just kind of fishes into one of his pockets. There's like a crumbled up, some kind of piece of bread or something. That's for you.
Hey, she, slowly takes a bite as she takes a bite, and she goes, I've had worse.
Right?
You are the nicest person I've met today, so I will give you that, at least.
You know what? I pride myself on that, and I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot. You're the only person I've met today, so...
Great! That is...
I guess you're the nicest, and the mightiest, so... so...
I very much appreciate it. Let's head towards the Khaos crew and figure out what stupid shenanigans they've gotten to this time. Let's go.
Yeah, that works.
She makes her way back as she starts regaling you with, yes, and then they were mean to me, just droning on in conversation. And she's like, and when we get there, I'm telling you, it's they probably did this themselves. It's probably nothing, but...
Yeah, see, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I feel like somebody's gonna get in trouble if they didn't get the message that they were supposed to go help, and then if these people are so mean, they might come after this mighty warrior person saying you're supposed to help or something, so...
You put up good facts. Fine. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Mouth. We'll get there. And she starts making her way.
Whoa. Mr. Mouse.
You talk a lot, yes.
My name is Reach the Rat, thank you. Reach the Rat.
Reach the Rat.
I didn't tell you that. To be fair, I didn't tell you that.
You didn't.
I get it. I'm diminutive for a rat, so I get it. I
think it's more of a personality, because I get it. I don't really talk to a lot of people. I kind of keep to myself most times. But I think it's like a backbone kind of thing. You seem a little more
yeah. Let's go. We don't have to debate this.
I can help you. Okay, she's following behind as she pointed in the direction, but she's following. She's I can help you as you just straighten up, and it's more exercise than anything. And
yeah, Reese walks very shakily, with hunched over.
As both of you start making your way, I would say at this point, you guys start closing in on the distance. As she's starting to get a little bit more quiet as you're starting to get closer to. Thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate all that. As you're starting to get closer to the Khaos Crew's headquarters. The further and further that you get, you start to see the buildings are starting to say different guild names on them as you start to close in, and a little bit further from the top of the roof of where you assume the Khaos Crew would be, you see a flash of blue energy just radiate over the top of the Khaos Crew's headquarters. Immediately she looks at you and goes, okay, yeah, they might be doing something. We got to go right now. Let's go. And she starts running immediately in the direction. As both of you are about one round out from what is going on. As I said, one round. Let's go back. We gotta see what's going on. going back over as soon as this wants to make friends with me. And the music, there we go. Thank you, editor Billy, you're great. Going back, you are rocking on the roof as Elias, you notice on your right, Flair is still down on her side. Thanks for the check. I love the test channel reward. As you're on your side, you notice as a car you recently were acquainted with pauses for a moment. And as he was getting up from kneeling down, he kneels down one last time and pulls off a little piece of hair from Flair's head. Not his wife's hair, but Flair, your own piece of hair, as he puts it in his pocket and goes, I'll keep it as a trophy. And he stands up as he looks over back at you, Elias. Let's say we just make this easy. Lay your weapon down. I won't do the unmerciless act that I'm about to perform here. I'll let you run. I'll let you go and do whatever you want. And go tell the masses. Well.
Even know who you are.
Oh, that's great. And he leans in a bit and says, you know what? You don't need my old name. My new name is a car. And...
Car?
A car.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, friend. Let me tell you something. I had a wife. You might have known her. I don't know. I don't know how your little chaos crew operates. She was, the starlet of the Duskreign champions. You know, Leosi? As he watches your face for reaction.
Oh. I knew her. She, didn't really get along well with the rest of the group.
Does that extend to you?
I spoke maybe 3 words to her.
Do you want to flee with your life? I'll let you go.
If I turn to run, are you just gonna shoot me down?
I will not. You have my word. You can go tell all the masses of your cowardice today and let them know that a car was the one that brought the Chaos Crew into the ground.
Can I take the body for burial?
You absolutely cannot.
Oh.
You have about 5 seconds before I end the life of you and her right now.
Elias is going to do a bunch of chaos right now. Elias is going to spend a superiority die. So I use evasive footwork, which means when I spend the die, it adds the number of the rolled die to my AC while I'm running. So that's a +7 to my AC. So 16 plus 7, I'm bad at math.
23.
And he has 30 feet. He is going to move. He's going to turn around and start walking. Like a good, 10 feet. And he's like, do I have to run?
I don't care how you do it, but get out of here.
Yeah, he's gonna walk that 10 feet kind of slowly, like he's walking away, but he's still within that 10-foot range. And then he's just gonna end his turn.
He turns back.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I cast a spell on myself as I walk away?
What are you trying to cast?
It's a self-range spell. It's Armor of Agathis. I'm literally just giving myself 5 hit points.
Okay. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I did have plot armor, which gave me a extra 8.
You also have finger guns too, just now.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So we're back to the double digits, guys!
He looks down as in front of him is Flair, and he starts as he like has his hand like lighting up. He takes a moment, almost like he's reveling in what he's doing. He's gonna cast.
Can I kind of glance over my shoulder, just like take some peeks?
Absolutely. He is still just like above Flair right now as he's doing. He looks like he's casting something ritually. He takes a moment. He is going to. Man, I can't be more dramatic. I'm so sorry. But takes a second, and you see him kind of like revel in what he's doing almost, but then like his concentration seems to break for just a second. And he goes, "Better make this fast," and casts mage armor on himself before he does anything else. And then he is going to ready another action. And that will end his turn.
Okay. So my
You want me to roll again?
I do want you to roll again, yes.
Okay. So Elias is gonna turn around and oh, I hope this works. I have finger guns, yeah? Elias is going to roll up his sleeve of his left hand. He is going to reach over his shoulder, and you see, I guess, Flair, you don't see, but Akar sees a tattoo almost like sewn into his flesh. Like where the needle met skin, it is raised. It almost seems like to be branded to him. And he is going to use his coiling grasp tattoo to grab that motherfucker and grapple him. And he needs to make a strength saving throw. Because he is within 15 feet of me.
What was the saving throw?
Let me go look. It's a 14?
14. He's going to use his readied action as he beat a 14. He's going to use his readied action to Misty Step. And steps on the other side of Flair's body as he looks at you and says, "Just had to confirm it for myself." And he starts doing something to ready himself for whatever next action takes place. At that moment, Elias, your ring lights up ferociously as it's almost has like a burning glow on your hand. As it burns.
I put it on my necklace. It's on my chest.
As it's on your chest, as it burns, you feel for a moment as you get a +1 to strength and a +1 to dexterity. As you feel the encouragement of Rowan pounding through your head.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it still whose turn is it?
It's gonna be his turn because that would just be after you, so it's gonna go back to him. But one round since Reitz, Fellerai, you two are very close at this point. You guys can see the action going down, but unfortunately, you are still not on the roof yet. this round right now, I'm going to need both you and Fellerai to make me an acrobatics check to make it up the side of the building to get to the roof for your next turn.
You're a rat. That's like all you do, right?
Yeah, right. I'm good at this. I'm scrambly. Let's see. 9 plus 4, 13.
13.
Oh!
Oh no!
My pockets sway.
Too many crackers.
One starts to fall. I gotta save it.
13. You go to balance yourself as you're making your way up. I will say you don't all the way make it, but if you use some of your movement next turn, you can make it up the roof if you sacrifice about a third of your movement.
Okay, sure.
Fellerai, in her like fast form, it gets about to the same distance as you as she starts making her way up the side. Not all the way making it, but right behind you as she yells up, "Move faster if we're going to do something, Mr. Mouth! Come on, we got to go!" And
Reach raises his hand in protest, but he's gotta focus on his crackers and stuff, so he just... scowls.
not now! No debate! Let's go! And she pushes on your butt as you're trying to move up. And going back, you see as in front of him, he looks back and he goes, "I don't have much time before I'm unable to do what I need to do, so let's make this quick," as he casts in front of him. I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Elias. Blair, you do not.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Question. So, I have a reaction that is opportunity attack, so when he enters my melee range, right? So if I'm still within 10 feet of him and he reappears 10 feet within my range, but like in a different spot, can I thwack him?
I would say yeah. If it's still within range, absolutely.
Okay, because my range with my, it's 10 feet with my polearm.
Absolutely. I'm also going to need you after to make me a dexterity saving throw, not a con saving throw. I lied.
Okay, so that is a 16 plus 6, so 22.
22.
Right? That's how math.
22. That's going to hit.
And then that's 1d10. That is 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
You hit him again.
I'm going for that same arm. That motherfucker's coming off this round.
The blood seems to be coming a little bit further. He doesn't, I mean, while he is arcanically powerful, defending himself is still something that's, for a spellcaster like this, is not something he's very innate at. As you go to do that, also, you have plot armor as well, so you get a little bit of health back.
D12.
I'm going to need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as he extends his arm out to you. And you see...
Does my +1 count to this save?
I will say it does, absolutely.
So that's a 16.
A 16.
And I rolled a 7 for my plot armor.
Don't forget your finger guns.
Oh, yeah! I'm gonna use that! Oh my god, I rolled a natural 19 plus 2!
Natural 19 plus 2.
Listen, man, I'm a beefy boy. I'm not very dexterous.
I will tell you right now, if you did not roll that, you would have failed the throw. 17 and below would have failed it. As you half the damage as he shoots a lightning bolt out of his wrist directly towards you across the field, 100 feet.
Jesus.
For 12d6 of lightning damage.
I'm going down.
Up to the gods. See how it goes.
Can I use my second wind right now?
No! It's fine! It's fine!
I know. Chat says ouchie.
You're a hero, Chad. I'm so sorry. Elias, you would have taken... I love this part. You would have taken...
I'm gonna cry, Billy.
58 points of damage. Divided by 2, you take 29 points of lightning damage. As it courses
I
through
had
your
28
veins.
left. I am down. I had 28 left.
Both of you, as Elias, you fall to the ground. Flare, you are still on death's door. No one knows if you've made it yet or not. But
Forgot about that. Oh shit!
it might be a lot worse than you think right now. Chat, hope you're hanging in there too, buddies. As you fall, the moment just it goes away. You seem to clonk out before anything. Ending his turn is going to be Reet's and Fellerai's turn to make it up the roof.
Do I have to make a death save?
Not yet.
Not
You will on your next. Flare, you have to make a death save after this, though.
So you said it was
Somebody
going to
give
cost
finger
us...
guns.
Oh.
Hmm?
You said it was going to be a third of my movement to get into the battlefield?
30 your movement.
Okay, so I have 45, so I've got 30 left. Whereabouts am I coming up? Reetz is pulling himself up and saying, "Oh, Chaos Crew, you're in grave danger." I see 2 people down.
You are going to pull yourself up, I will say, near the fight, as you're more on the corner. So you're probably about, I'd say, 20 feet away from a car, and I would say about 15 feet away from Elias, and about 20 feet away from Flare, who are both down as you see a car standing in front, pulling his dagger out of his shirt.
Okay, so... Yeah, I'm assessing the threat. I think I see 2 people down. I see a guy with a dagger. What is the nature of the roof? Like, behind a car, what's the situation roof-wise?
Roof is empty. It's all empty. Like, it's wide open right now. Behind them...
What I mean is, how fall-offable is this roof?
It is, for a car right now, if you were to tackle him off this roof, he would fall off of this roof. His back is to the edge of the roof right now.
Excellent. So I have 30 feet of movement left, so I'm going to run directly at this guy with the dagger, and say, "It's Mighty Warrior time!" And I'm gonna use my attack to make a shove action. So...
Go ahead, absolutely. I'm also gonna need a contested strength throw as you're trying to just shove this man directly off the roof, as he's trying to balance himself and not, it'll still hit him. You just gotta see if you're gonna actually shove him off the roof with this push.
Yeah, my athletics is not great, so I'm not the mightiest warrior, but...
You have finger gun. You have finger gun.
You do
I
have finger
rolled a
guns.
20, so it doesn't matter!
Yes!
For real.
Fucking A.
This
You...
That guy a car.
Holy shit, my guy.
Cracker crumbs flying out of my pockets. No, I jump and kick him with my big my big rat legs.
Yes.
Reetz, you run across this building like a fucking hero as you just kick this goddamn mage directly backwards as he... What is even happening as he falls backwards and dagger in hand, plummeting off the roof with you not seeing what happens on the other side. At this point, you're standing around as Elias and Flare, these 2 strangers to you, are completely... They are not able to talk.
I'm turning back to what is the name of the person that I'm with? Fellerai?
Fellerai, she's pulling herself up.
I'm turning back and saying, "Hey, you can you heal? Do you do healing? Are you a doctor?"
No, I'm not the doctor. I don't... Oh my god! And she sees both of you on the ground. No, I'm not. I don't know. Fucking A, man. Where is everybody at? They have like a whole caravan of them. It's fucking shit talk. Okay. We gotta do something like ASAP. And she... do you have anything?
DM, do I have anything?
You have anything?
I got crackers.
I would say...
Soul food! Soul food!
On you right now, I don't think you would have anything to heal.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to, I guess, stabilize the good old-fashioned way, but
Go
I
ahead.
don't think I have any healing items, and I don't have anything, I can't do anything Healy-wise.
Also, as you're talking, Reets, a little bird just like flutters out of your mouth as you're talking because wild magic. Why is everybody so?
That was not in my pocket. I did not that. Just so you, I don't know what that was.
Okay, we got to like fix a whole problem right now instead of swallowing birds. Maybe we can focus on the people that are down on the ground. Hey, okay. She makes her way. I'm gonna need Reets. Which one are you trying to perform a medicine check on to stabilize them?
Who looks worse off right
You
now?
cannot tell right now, but Reets, here's what I'm gonna say to you. Right now, one of them is on death's door. You do not know which one. Based on the situation, you do not know which one.
We've seen that Akata was over the top of one of us, though.
Yeah, who was the
He
one
would
that
have. You would have seen him with his dagger out above Flare, the one on the left side, or the one farther away from where you came up at, with the white hair.
So I think I'll go for Flare then, if that's the person who seemed to be in the most immediate danger with the guy I just kicked off the roof.
I need you to roll me
Heroically.
a medicine check.
Okay. I don't think I'm very good at this. So
Heroically, I love it.
See
Just
what
so you
I
know,
can do.
If you fail, there goes Flare. No
Oh
pressure.
no! What? I don't want to be responsible
I have
for
no
this.
idea. I have no idea.
That's not a roll, right?
No, I'm just messing.
Ben, I don't want to say it out loud.
Another nat 20. I'm not lying to you.
You hero?
This is so. This feels. I feel bad for this. How this is going, but I swear, this die I gotta save.
You, Reets, if you would have failed this medicine check, Flare would have died.
Oh great. Okay. Well then, I'm glad I'm
Right.
I'm glad that I'm rolling unrealistic.
He has rolled two deaths on her rolls.
Really?
One more would have been death.
Sweet. So yeah, Reets reaches into his deep medical knowledge of dead bad, live good, and does some medicine.
Reets, that's what you do as you try to you get Flare, you stabilize Flare, as Bellerai runs over to the other side and uses her turn to also help Elias as she's doing her best to try and medicine check. If she fails this medicine check, you get a death saving throw, Elias. If she doesn't, you are stabilized. How many death saving throws are you at right now?
I haven't rolled any yet.
Cool. Add one. As she failed the first one.
Fuck.
As she goes, I think I made it the worst.
Miss
I got the
Mouse.
magic.
Don't you come on. It's not that hard. This is a serious situation here, Miss Mouse.
Were you literally? Are you making jokes at a time like this? Is this the time that you should be having a fun laugh, haha time?
I'm done with my work, so pulling out, of course, a piece of salami, just nibbling it.
You see
What?
Flare's nose?
Oh, coming back to the side of the building, as you see rising above with Fly. As you see, fucker can fly. As you see him from the side of the building, rising himself, looking down and saying, "I'm not leaving until someone's dead." And
It's me.
Hey, don't make me push you again, guy.
he looks from afar. That was a lucky shot, more than anything.
Yeah, agree to disagree.
As he, man, oh man, that is going to be the end of his turn, as he had to use the action to fly. So he is hovering 60 feet above as he's 40 feet above the roof, staring down at the rest of you, readying himself
Got
to
us
do
through
something.
another round.
It did. Absolutely did. So, it is going to be Flair's turn. Technically, would be now.
Stable. Do I get the backed up plot armor that you?
Because you're stable, I will let you use plot armor to come back
Yeah.
to a little bit of health. So, Flair, it would technically be your turn at this point. How much health do you have?
I got 1.
You have 1
You're up.
point. How are you going to use it?
Where is this guy?
He is 5. Well, he fell off the roof, so he's 5 feet removed from the roof. So he's 10 feet, like, out. And I said 40, but I believe it was, like, technically 30 feet up. So he's about 30 feet off the ground. So he's 10 feet out, 30 feet up, 40 foot altogether.
Would I be able to run and jump and bite him? And grab onto him?
You can roll an athletics check to try. I will absolutely let you try and, like, jump and bite him.
Cool.
You're like tackling him in midair.
Yeah, I want to try and tackle him in midair, but I want to try and get a bite into. Ooh, 24.
24. Oh, absolutely, that's gonna land.
Cool. So will bite. 22?
22. Absolutely.
Damage?
Abso-fucking. Is it damage?
Hit.
To hit?
No,
Absolutely.
that was
Nailed
the
it.
hit. Yeah.
Yep.
And then, so this is so 7 damage, but I regain 3 hit points as I bite into him. I grab some of his flesh and I like fully tear it off, and you see me swallow it in front of his face, and I gain 3 hit points.
Reese is just like,
As you do this, he just goes as he throws you forward, but still not being able to shake you.
Again?
Go for it. Absolutely.
Got plot armor again in chat.
You do got plot armor.
Okay, I don't think this one's gonna maybe 11.
11 is gonna miss.
Okay, so that one misses, but the plot armor. Ooh, I get another 4 hit points.
4 hit points. Easy enough. As you kind of rip into him, and like you see blood coming from every part that you've like bit into and ripped. As he looks at you and he goes, "That's fine. I got a plan for this."
Sorry, I forgot, but I raged.
Rage?
Before I jumped. Yeah, to be able to get the teeth. I apologize. I've marked that off. Yeah.
All right. Flair, that will... is there anything else you wanted to do?
That's the end of my turn.
Elias, I'm gonna need you to make me a death saving throw.
Listen, I've only been rolling good tonight.
You got this.
How does a 6 sound?
A 6 sounds fantastic. I love it. Mark that death for me if you don't mind.
If I die again... Listen, Billy, I'm going to HR.
Good! Goddamn good! I need more complaints. That's gonna be 2. Reitz, it is your turn. Fellerai is still working on Elias.
yeah, can I just try to help Fellerai? I don't have any ranged attacks or anything, so I don't think there's anything useful I can do with, and it appears that Flair's got it pretty well handled, biting his face off. So yeah, I'm just gonna help Fellerai try to stabilize Elias.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check. No, normal. I would say you would have a little bit more, because Fellerai is doing her best. She's not doing great. She's not exactly a healer. So go ahead and...
Not really helping.
No, she's not. She's absolutely not.
17 plus 0. is 17.
17. Elias, as Reitz kind of scoots Fellerai out of the way and like starts like trying to like bandage up parts, you see as like he gets that last one in there, and it seems like you're stable. You're all right for the moment. That is gonna end. Reitz, that is your turn as you're helping Elias kind of get back up and utilizing that time. Fellerai is also in the midst of like looking up and trying to kind of figure out what's going on. She looks like she's getting ready to cock her bow back, but she also sees that Flare is hanging on to this person that's floating in the air, and she unhinges her bow and says, I can't really make a hit right now, right? I risk hitting Flare. And she...
Fine. Hit me.
That's what aiming is for.
Ah! Wow! The one! Ah!
The...
Why don't you make a cracker sandwich and shut up? And she, like, pulls her bow back as she aims it directly up at where Flare and Akar are fighting.
Boy, I believe in you.
I will not shut up.
It's gonna be a 17... Blah, blah. It's gonna be technically 21 as she fires an arrow as it leaves her bow and it shoots directly into the side of him as he takes one arrow just directly to the side, and he looks down and goes, oh, you're gonna regret that. You're all gonna regret that. And he tries to pull it out, but he doesn't muster enough strength. He says, I'm done with this. And he starts on his turn, which is gonna end his turn after Fellerai. He looks down at you, Flare, as you're still holding on, and says, you know what? It doesn't have to be tonight. I'll pick a better moment. I'll pick a better time. I don't care, but you know what? The last eyes you're gonna see are gonna be mine over your fucking corpse as you rot. And he starts rising and rising as he gets, uses his fly speed to rise to about 70 feet up. And he says, maybe they'll scoop your corpse off the fucking ground as he goes to cast teleport. As he takes himself out of the game. And it would be 8 willing creatures if he was willingly going to take you with him. As...
Oh, shit.
He snaps his fingers and he is gone.
How long does it take to fall?
It's 6 seconds every 10 feet, I believe.
So it's okay.
No, I'm wrong.
You have 7 rounds. You have 7 rounds.
Wait, hang on. I might be wrong. Give me a sec.
It's faster. I think it's
faster than
I think-
that, but
I
I
think
just want
it's-
to know if I'm gonna get a turn in before I hit the ground.
It is...
You pull out a healing potion. Oh my god, really?
I don't have any healing potions.
It
That
would
would be hilarious.
I already checked earlier.
Hey, you got plot armor and finger guns.
Thanks,
They
guys.
want you to live.
I want to live too, guys. Thank you.
32 feet per second. So it would be what? You would hit the ground before you'd have a chance to react, is what it's looking like.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
As you start free falling, as he teleports himself away, the rest of you see as he vanishes and Flare just starts dropping like an anchor out of the sky. You're raged, correct?
Yes.
You are stabilized. You are not awake, but you are like coming. You're kind of like unconscious right now.
I'm taking a nap.
Flare, you are going to... It is... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. I'm actually going to get this right, because I fucked up last time real good. And I did not hear the end of it. Is 1d6 for every 10 feet that you fall.
Yes.
So, that is 70 feet. I'm going to need you to make me... I'm going to let you make a dexterity saving throw to try and grab onto the roof as you're only 10 feet out from it right now.
Okay, I get advantage on dex saving throws. Ooh. 18.
18.
Even if I'm able to claw in and maybe slow my fall a little bit.
Yeah, I have slow fall, but I think that's only good for me, right? Like I can't I think that Reeds would know whether or not if
Yeah,
I
it's not a
jump out and
spell.
try, like, it's not the spell. It's just as an ability.
No, I think that's just you.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it looks like it. As Blair, you
She'll be okay.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I could use that finger guns, the D4.
You absolutely
that
can.
Grab.
Yeah.
So what was that? 18, 19, 20, 21.
As falling, without finger guns, you would have missed, fell to the ground. With a 20, above a 20, as you plummet down, you're able to stick your claws out, grabbing the side of the roof as you take off 30 feet of falling, as you only hit 40. That is going to be, technically would be 20 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground, cut in half because of rage. 10 points. As
Unconscious.
Nope.
a car is gone, leaving the rest of you quiet on the roof.
You just hear this like growl as Flair hits the edge of the roof and just her claws like grab into it, and she just is like fully, she's pulled herself back up onto the roof now, like heaving, and she just looks destroyed, like.
Yeah, Reed says, you may have figured this out, but I've got some information that you might have a traitor in your midst.
Found him.
Oh, yes. Oh, did you actually find him? Cool. And she makes her way to the other side of the roof. Goes, I'll be down there. And hops her way down the side of the roof as Fellerai leaves you.
Reed is gonna look to Elias and just make sure and kind of say, like, is he gonna be okay? Does he
Double checking over him too.
Go. You guys, it's stable. Elias is stable at this point. You feel as if like probably a little bit of time will go by and you should be able to gain a health point back to be able to pull yourself back up. At the moment, your is still kind of groggy as like you just went through everything that you went through. Blair and Reitz, you guys are on the building alone. Elias, after probably about a half hour of you guys sitting on the roof, you start to come to. If there's anything you guys wanted to do in between that time, you absolutely can before Elias wakes up.
I forget with the message that I got. Am I aware of who sent the message, or I don't know who sent that message to me?
You don't, but it seems like in your head it's it seems like something has been left open to respond back if you needed to.
Oh, even still?
Even still.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna, in my head, say, I found him, and I found him, and, we do need help. So, I don't know. Also, I think I might have found the mighty, I was not the right, I want to clarify I was not the right
As it cuts off immediately as you get back.
And then I'm gonna relay the information to Flair. Just say kind of like I got, I got a message sort of randomly that you guys were gonna be in trouble. I ran into your friend back there on the way, I guess. I'm glad I got here when I did. It looked like you guys were kind of in a scrape.
So am I. I don't think we would have made it out of it without you.
Well, I'm useful from time to time, and I'm gonna pull out some kind of some bread and put the salami on it. And be like, "You want a sandwich?"
Please.
While
So
this
I
is
hand it to you.
happening, I got plot armor.
Oh
So
yes.
Elias
You're
is
back
just
up?
gonna go.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you're okay.
Was I a statue again?
No.
Again.
Unconscious. Oh yes, and I wait. I don't have any more statues on me. Do I still have Hilder? No. Never mind.
Blair. What the fuck was that?
Where do you want me to start?
Last thing I remember before being turned into a fucking rock was us harassing some drow in our clubhouse.
Oh, yes. Yes. Melvillium, William the Third.
Sure.
That one. Yes. A lot has happened since then.
Who was the guy that just tried to kill us?
That was Leosi's husband.
I get that. A car. Why? Like.
No, he was a wizard.
Yeah. His name is Dakar. He renamed himself.
What was his name before a car?
Leosi's husband. I'm sure he had a name. He popped his head in when we killed him, right? When we killed her.
He did.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He looked very different from anybody that did see him pop his head in.
Yeah, he messed his face up. But we got trapped in a burning building, and I saved his life. If I just let him burn, none of this would have happened.
Who said it was a good idea that a car joined the team?
He wasn't joining the team, he helped us. I was having a drink with him to celebrate our lives. You
guys learn nothing from me? Am I not the first example to not trust outsiders?
Reads.
Am I not the first person that you turn to and see, he betrayed me. Maybe we shouldn't be naive and let everybody join the group. Maybe we shouldn't go out for drinks with random people. Especially during a time of, I don't know, fucking war.
But you turned out alright in the end, remember?
I guess. And Elias is just laying back on the roof like he's tired.
Like Fellerai over here too. She was a bad guy and now she's a good guy. I wanted to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. That's what I was talking to Akar about. I was telling him to take a chill pill.
Look,
Clearly
Claire, I'm not saying that you shouldn't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm simply just saying maybe don't risk your life while you do it. Be cautious. You can still be nice, you can be kind, but be cautious.
What Marlin's for?
Where is Marlin and Whitaker and Hilder? Where's Hilder?
I don't know, but I can't find her statue either.
I love you, Haley. You're great.
Mm-hmm. You're missing their statue?
Yeah. I am.
When did you lose them?
I thought I had both of you.
You thought you had them?
Well, no, I mean, everyone else is in a statue. They're all downstairs.
Oh, they're all right underneath of us?
Yeah. They all went to bed, and I just went out for a drink.
I thought they were statues. Okay.
No, sorry. You were the only statue, and Hilda.
Cool. I guess they just didn't, we had a dance party on the roof and nobody fucking heard it. Maybe we should be a little bit more alert at our, HQ. There's a lot of security issues that we have in this group.
Yeah, I kind of just walked up to the roof, just for the record.
Who are you?
Oh, yes! Thank you so much for saving us.
Well, yeah, you're welcome. Somebody else kind of saved you. I was just having a normal night. Somebody warned me. Well, I think they were trying to warn somebody else. I don't really know. I was telling Flair, and I say again, I got this message that you had a traitor in your midst. I guess you're kind of just catching up to what's going on here, but I guess it was the car guy. It was a car, I guess.
Do you know who sent you the message?
I don't. It was like an old guy, maybe, or I don't know.
Old rancher or old wizard?
Like a wizard, probably like wizard. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily. But he had I would say it felt like a wizard. Plus, he was sending, information into my brain. So it's maybe wizard. Feels like
Was
wizard.
it a note?
No. Like I just heard his voice all of a sudden.
I think we should... Listen, I need a fucking nap. How long was I a rock for?
Week?
Yeah, give or take.
A week?
A week?
Yeah.
And
Missed a bit.
Elias is going to grab his necklace and make sure the ring of Rowan is still there.
You look down. It is still there. But as like you go to move it, you almost for a moment like connect with Rowan again. The connection feels weaker than the moment after she gave the encouragement to you. You hear in your head, where are they? Where? Like the chiming of... Why can't I see? I feel. Why can't I feel? What is... Huh. Murmuring to herself.
Claire?
Hmm?
How full is our list of priorities?
I think we're empty right this moment.
Okay. I think we should go take a nap. Reets, would you like to join us for dinner?
Wait, are you a bad guy?
That's a subjective sort of question, but I feel
Yes or
like
no?
tonight, in present company, I'm probably a good guy.
Flair's
Flair?
got the hammer out.
Flair, you are growing extra arms, Flair. Flair?
Reets in front of you as you see Flair gets 4 more arms as she's holding this hammer directly at you, asking if you're a bad guy.
Yeah,
That's her attack
shrinks
mode.
even more and says, would this be a bad time to ask if I can, like, take the leftovers with me?
You're leaving?
No,
Just
like,
checking.
I'm after... Leftovers assumes I've had dinner already, which you did already offer, so...
That's very true.
Yeah.
And Elias is going to stand up. This man is like 6'9". He stands up and he's just like, puny. And he's gonna go and make his way off the roof.
I prefer concentrated.
Add water, I see. And he starts going down.
Yeah, so... You're welcome, I guess. He says to Flair, good. I'm glad you did well, you know? You deserve some rest. That was kind of scary.
I like put the hammer on back away back again. I'm like, oh, thanks. All right. Well, let's eat and nap.
Yeah.
And sleep.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Do I even have a room yet? I literally turned to a rock right as we walked in the door.
Yeah.
They-
I have a bed.
We made up your room.
Did you?
No.
Because you never officially registered Elias as part
Claire,
of...
do I not have a room?
Oh,
You
yeah,
registered a lot of
Elias,
people,
yeah.
never registered Elias.
I
And
say
you
yes,
put on the
there is a
payroll.
room, and Flair leads Elias into her room.
As you all headed there, as it's empty, the place is completely empty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just following. Just like hands in my pockets, nibbling on something.
Yeah.
you reach.
Where's
you're-
dinner?
Nobody's in there. You don't hear anybody.
I will go find a kitchen.
I'm gonna go check on Marlon's room.
Marlon is there. Marlon is conked out because last time you guys were doing everything, he still didn't heal from everything going on.
Yeah, that's as
Um,
long as he exists. And Whitaker's room?
Gone. Nothing's in
Gone.
Whitaker's room. The door is open as you knock on it, and it opens slightly. There's a little bit of like
Around the room.
there's a little residue on the floor, but besides that, the room's empty.
I see Luke took him out for a walk.
I just double check over the room for a little figure, and then I close the door back over with a very concerned look on my face.
As you're looking, Reitz just says, "What are you looking for? What are you looking
Whittaker.
for?" Who?
Old man.
I'm like
Oh.
making sandwiches while this is happening.
He's not in here, but it smells funny. There's something on the ground.
Do I smell anything? I have a keen
Go ahead
rat
and
nose.
make me an investigation check.
3 plus 0, so very good.
You smell. You don't.
Sandwiches.
you smell. You smell a disgusting like small smell starting to like grow itself as like as it kind of takes you away from the room where you're kind of looking at the residue, and it kind of takes you back to like the back door of the headquarters as the smell is starting to grow like every couple seconds, like it's getting closer.
Somebody's got to empty out their pockets. It's pocket time for somebody, he says, just kind of like.
Blair
Can
checks
I
her
walk back
pockets.
in? Can I walk back in when this is happening?
Easy enough, yeah.
So you've
I'm
just
like-
got this 3-foot rat man on their hands and knees sniffing the ground. This 6'4" wolf person on their hands and knees sniffing the floor, and that's what you come in to.
And I walk in, I'm like server, like plate sandwiches.
Reitz immediately
Food.
turns to the
What?
sandwiches.
Why are we licking the ground? Have a sandwich.
Whoa. I was not licking the ground. I was sniffing the ground. All right, I'm not an animal, he says.
The-
Stands.
Oh.
Elias is gonna set down the plate and go, what's on the ground? And he's like looking, like peering over you guys.
But Whittaker's not here, and this is.
Elias is going to pull out because I'm an alchemist. I'm going to pull out a little. I'm just gonna take like a little piece of like cloth. I don't know. Collect it on some like end of rope and then put it in my empty water skin. Do we have an area that I could possibly destroy that might blow up? Should we go on the roof? Does the roof work? Should I test what this is?
What are you gonna
I
do?
mean, if I can bring
that
a
sounds fun.
sandwich.
We'll bring them all.
How about we just go out back? I
Yeah.
don't really want the roof collapsing. Can I pull out my alchemy tools and begin like discerning what this is?
Absolutely. If you are you taking it out back to go discern, like go figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be like 30 feet away from our. We're gonna go in somebody else's backyard, so if it blows up, we blame them.
You easily, as you guys open the back door to the alleyway and make your way into the alley, it doesn't seem like a lot's going on back there. But when you do open the door, immediately you see Albie as the door kind of opens up, and he goes, "I don't have a lot of time to explain things. Here, please take this, please." And
What is it?
he hands
What is
you
it? I grab it.
the Statue of Hilder, and he goes, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to lose it. It's back though. I gotta go. Somebody's calling me.
Where are you
Bye.
going?
I'm going
Albie!
to the potty."
Sit!
Ah!
Sit!
As he just sits immediately on the ground.
I'm your dad. What are you doing? Where have you been?
So, I found the statue. I took it with me.
Lying?
I took the statue and I took it with me because I never got to. You don't let me play with it, so I took it and then I was really excited. I held on to the rod and it took me to a place where I accidentally left it. And
Rob too, and
I
Flair's
d-
looking for a bag.
you see it missing,
Albie,
and he goes,
empty your pockets.
You see him
Empty your pockets. Pocket
sadly
check.
start emptying his pockets as the rod falls out. a couple like gold
Rock, what's in my
pieces,
bag?
a lot of rocks. And he just looks back up.
Berries.
The berries, but he didn't he hasn't poured them out. They're still tight on his sash. He's like,
This is why I get mad at you, Albie.
I'm gonna.
You don't behave. You
I
don't
think-
listen.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go.
Don't come back until I come get you.
Okay,
That's
I'm
your
gonna
punishment.
be in the potty if you need me, Daddy.
Okay. I take his
Okay.
gold coins.
Take his gold coins. He just looks and he goes, immediately pops a berry in his mouth, gets by you, and starts like running inside of the building to the potty.
How many gold coins did he have?
He had four gold coins. One of them, 4 gold coins. One of those gold coins. This is not from Valenbrook. You don't know where he got this. This does not match any of the things that you've seen. But he
3 gold coins and 1 weird one.
in one weird one, yes. Albie leaves you all immediately as he runs back to the bathroom.
So we found Hilder. We're still missing Whitaker.
Mhm.
Did I setting up in somebody else's backyard? I pull out vials and like a Bunsen burner.
You do. You pull out all of these things.
As we were passing through out of the headquarters and stuff, was there any sign of Falarai?
Bellerai, you guys did pass her initially when you got off the roof and were heading back into the building. She's just standing outside on the opposite side of the street, kind of just looking at the headquarters.
Okay.
Do we trust her? Do we trust
Yes.
the rat? What is
Yes.
going on? Okay.
Hey,
We
hey,
trust-
hey, hey, hey.
We trust
That's
everyone
Mr.
until
Rat
what?
to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3-foot tall Mr. Rat.
Reitz does stand up a little bit taller, but also does shut his mouth.
Elias just stands up taller and is like, alright. Do you want to call
Guys-
her over?
We're trusting everyone until they do what Car did.
Sin, I
That
feel like we
seems
should
like
not...
a bad policy.
Yeah.
Look, I know I'm an
I like
outside
the rat.
person, but
So then you should leave then, right?
well, no. What I'm saying, there's probably a happy medium. I appreciate that you trust me. I mean, I did push the guy off the. I have helped.
he proved himself.
Yeah, you know. But I would say probably there's a point before lightning bolt shooting.
See you push him
Through
off
my
a roof.
chest.
Right, like if I pushed, yeah, like he shouldn't trust me, obviously. But you.
But I didn't see you do that.
Oh yeah. Well, I pushed him off the. Take my word for it. I did push him off the
Alright, come
roof.
here.
Okay.
And
She's on the other side of the building. You don't see her like you guys are in the back. She's around the headquarters, like on the other side of the street.
While they're bullshitting and my Bunsen burner's heating up, I'm gonna go grab her.
You, easy enough, you walk around as you kind of make your way through the cobblestone alley to go greet her on the other side. Streets are empty, besides her, who just seems to be peering up and down the street, looking like she's on guard more than anything else. Yes.
What are you doing?
There we go. Looking for any danger, staying where I need to be.
Are you like security for the Chaos crew?
No, I am like staying 10 feet away from them because all they've done is grab me by the neck, throw me, accuse me of trying to kill them, and trying not to be a hassle on the Chaos crew, I guess.
So, now that I know how you feel,
Oh, am I like
I'm
an open
gonna
book?
Listen. One of our friends is missing. You seem to be like a tracker of some kind. We could use a hand.
This is fine. I will help until they do not want me there anymore, and then I will go away again. We'll be here as long as you need.
I am the same way, not even registered. I don't even have a room in the building. And Elias is gonna like turn around, like muttering under his breath, heading back to Flair.
But I don't know you very well, but probably some upfront information. I was part of the Dusk Rain Champions.
Oh. So you're... He like stops mid-walk, turns back around to face her and goes, listen, so like if you want to kill me, we can do it tomorrow. I like got my ass kicked earlier. At least
What?
give me a fighting chance.
If I want to kill you, no, usually it's the other way around. Why would I want to kill you?
Really, the Chaos Crew is getting hunted by these guys. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Fine.
They've got into some shit. I really don't understand the full context of the situation. I was a rock for like a week, which is why I don't think we've met. Hi, I'm Elias. And he's gonna like...
I am
He's gonna like
Fellorai.
stick his hand out.
See,
You
it's
just
this.
see Flair pop her head out from the down the hallway, and she's like gesturing, like, "Remember, I showed you the big." Yeah. Then she's.
Oh, she shakes her head. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, I am Fellorai, and she reaches her hand out.
So, yeah, continue. What were you saying? He's gonna start walking.
She's also awkward about it, and she's just like, it's fine. Let's just go do what we need to do, as they say.
We have a trail of slime in the back door. If you wanna go take a look at that and see, I'm gonna figure out what it is. But if you wanna,
You have a
Elias
trail.
is kind of sweating. like Elias is nervous right now. Like this is probably like Elias normally is like very straight to the point. Right now he's like, I don't really know how to fill this space.
She leans in and makes it more awkward with her presence, and she goes, why are you you're sweating a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just took a lightning bolt through the chest, that's all.
Hey.
There's a trail if you want to follow it. We're missing Whitaker.
Okay, maybe we find Whitaker, but you're acting very strange. And she leans back. She
You're
goes,
in my personal bubble, I think. And I took a lightning bolt to the chest.
Oh.
And,
okay, hey, just a heads
a
up
lot.
for next time. When you take a lightning bolt to the chest, you clench in, and it doesn't hurt nearly as much.
Really?
Just how it goes. Anyway, I'll go look at the slime. And she starts making her way past you as she heads back to the back door.
Elias just kind of like looks at his feet for a second, starts walking and like kicks a little pebble, and then heads over to his equipment.
As all of you join back in the back, Fellorai joins, but it's still at a little bit of a distance. And she is a little back and says, this one says that you lost the old man.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have any leads where he might have went?
The ooze in the back door. It's a
It's a
trail.
residue. Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Reese
start
gives
testing.
a little wave, like points at the Bunsen burner.
She rolls her eyes immediately. She goes, "Oh, great! Hey, glad you're back. Awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're mighty warriors together, so...
I don't think we are mighty warriors. You got a very lucky kickoff on a man who wasn't
pushed
looking."
somebody off the cliff.
Yeah!
And you asked me if you should try to help. Just
I
saying.
asked you if I should try to help, as they were holding a member that just recently almost died, was holding
We
on
got
to a
good
man flying.
sandwiches. Look, we got good sandwiches. There's no need to be
Hey,
angry.
hang on.
The battle's over.
I
Let's
turned
bring
to
it
her.
down.
I turned to her and I just hand her a half-eaten sandwich that I took a bite out of, and I go, "Will you just go look at the trail? Ignore the rat. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Wow, ignore the rat. Okay.
I made this sandwich. If you'd like a bite, I gotta test this."
She just takes it and quietly is just like pulling pieces off and eating them. But
I'm just like doing my thing.
go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to figure out what this is.
Listen, would it be different because it's alchemy and I'm an alchemist? Would it be different?
I would say I would give you advantage to roll again, because you're doing it with
Thank the
alchemy.
Lord. Oh, I have fate. Okay, hang on.
Do a fate.
That's a 20.
Nice.
A 20. As you sift through everything, and as you kind of get an idea of what this might be, you lean in for a second and realize this is residue from somebody casting something. Taking a second to kind of like really break down what it is. Give me just a second. You look at it.
Was Elias up when a car said somebody will die?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
This is going to be necromancy. This is going to be abjuration, evocation, and transmutation.
Okay.
It is a mix of those 4 schools. As a line across the ground, Reeds, you get finger guns. As a line across the ground seems to kind of like where you scooped it from, it seems like it was in a pattern at some point, but it was all kind of all over the place when you found it.
Turning to the rest of the group. How did you say a car left? Like, how did he get out of here?
He teleported and left me to fall, I think.
And was Whitaker inside when you guys were up on the roof? When we were all up on the roof?
Whitaker went to go have his toilet time, and Marlon went to bed, and that's the last thing I remember.
Reitz hears Whitaker went to have his toilet time and just squints a little bit extra, but...
Elias's head also cocks a little bit.
He also
So-
did privacy.
I don't know how magic works. I'm not versed in Arcana. Do you think a car teleported inside to steal Whitaker?
When he teleported, was there any residue left on me?
I'm not going to make you roll. You look on yourself, like you kind of take a good gander around.
After he mentions the teleport, and I mean, like, look down at myself and see if there's anything on me.
You do notice like a tad of residue from what he did, which he
Can I tell if it's the same?
it's not the same color. It is definitely not the
Okay.
same color. But it is not. Yeah, it's like a glowing blue, and the stuff that you found is more of a dark red.
Different spell.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he can't teleport inside and then cast something else to get out. We don't know his power. I took a lightning bolt to the fucking chest.
Yeah, that guy seemed kind of tough.
I know, way tougher than I thought.
He wiped out like the entire Chaos crew, man. Oh my god. I mean, that's not funny. I didn't mean to make it
To be
sound
fair, there were
funny.
only like
That's
2
funny.
people up there.
I,
And he
there
didn't
was
didn't wipe us out. We made it. Fine.
I mean, you.
So
Yeah.
did he.
I have
Yeah.
a taste of his blood now.
There's like I like Elias like kind of like wipes a little bit off of your jaw.
I was gonna say, you literally, there is blood, like, all down Flair's chest, like, still just dripping.
Elias goes to wipe a little bit and then just like it just like wipes it on himself. He's like, this is a lost cause.
She licks herself.
Okay, so
Maybe that's just why he ran. That's horrifying.
very intimidating.
That was the plan.
Is anybody a skilled tracker? Can we follow this residue? If I point it out because I know what it looks like and I know its components.
After a rest?
Maybe everybody gets some sleep. You all look, well, frankly, like shit. So
Took a lightning bolt to the chest, and I didn't clench. I should have. You're so smart.
you should have
done that.
clenched. You wouldn't have. She she gets behind you and she like puts her hands on your shoulders and go, now like this, and, like you like pull it back
Oh!
and like this. I was trying to show him earlier when we were walking, but he didn't understand. But
I don't know if my body can move like that.
that
Again.
is
All right.
fine. And she walks away from you guys as she says, "I will be across the street if you need me, watching over the street to make sure nobody comes."
Good night.
Good
I
night.
guess it's bedtime.
Do we want to split into watches for the night, guys? I feel like I'm nervous.
I agree. I think Reach should take first. No. Reach should not be left alone. You are a newcomer to our party.
Wow, that hits deep, but also I might wander off. This is
What?
not my house, believe it or not.
No, it's ours.
Yeah, I'm happy to watch. Look, if I can have another sandwich, I would sit out front for a couple of hours and watch.
Did you want those leftovers? There's some in the kitchen. I can.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I start walking inside. Blair, come. You want another sandwich
I do.
before we go? Okay.
And then she's gonna go curl up in Marlon's room.
I pack up the food. I make it real nice, like in like one of those brown paper bags, but I fold it so it stays closed on your travels. You know, like Elias is kind of good. Like he packs some lunches in his days.
Can you just like fasten that shut just in case I run into any guards or anything wondering what I got in here? I don't want to, It's got to be.
It's not drugs. It's not.
Wait, it's not. I thought that was the.
Oh, hang on. And Elias goes back into the kitchen, gets like any herbs he can, and like with Reach like being over there, he just kind of grounds them up in his hands in his like little alchemy thing real quick.
You come back and you cannot find him.
Yeah, Reeds, you are completely invisible because of chat. So, Elias, you come back and Reeds is gone.
I just have like grass.
I'm just holding my hands out, very confused as to why you're not giving me the bag.
I'm just like looking over your head.
I'm
Reeds?
here. Hello?
What?
Hello?
I can't see you.
Oh, did I do that? I look at myself, I gotta check it out. Well, just put the bag down. I promise I'm here. You can check on me later.
Put your hand on my hand.
I reach up my little hand. You just feel like the
It's
tiniest
slightly
little
out of
finger.
It's
Wait,
slightly
put
out
it
of
down. Can
reach.
you just down a little bit? Can you just
I
can you
need
just
to-
down a little bit,
Oh, you want me to lower it?
please?
Okay, and I like put it over to the left.
Eventually, after some jumping, you feel just like one little mouse talon,
Elias like grabs your hand with his big like meaty like grasp, and he like flips it over, and like puts this like ground up. It looks like ground up grass, dude. Like, and he's like, "I got you, man."
Yeah, Reeds, after you lower me to the ground, I imagine. I just kind of like look at it. Yeah, this seems right. Reeds has no idea, so he just kind of tries to
Eat
play
with
it
the
off.
sandwich. I tell you, it's amazing.
Thanks. Yep. We gotta look at people. Gotta look out for each other, So I appreciate you. Oh wait,
Sure.
Flair's not here anymore. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate your
I'll-
friend.
I'll tell her.
I
I'll let her.
appreciate you too, Reeds. You just hear from me.
Blair, go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to be resting.
I'm
We're
sorry.
having a bro moment. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
this is.
Love
a
you too,
Roman.
Elias. Just rolling.
Well, Reach, guess this is a bitter goodbye.
Well, no, I mean, somebody's gonna relieve me of watch, right? Like, I'm not just gonna stand here
Come wake me up.
indefinitely.
Come wake me up.
Why are we giving you first watch? How about you just go? I'll keep watch. It's okay. You don't.
Yeah,
Unless-
honestly, like, the rooftop stuff was, like, kind of my whole week. So, if I can
You
just
took
go...
that guy off the building, though, so.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty heroic stuff. You know, you tell him, reach the rat. Oh, and if you're ever out west, you know, ask for me. I got like 100 brothers and sisters there, so, you know, a big family. I'm sure, you know, they can find me.
Are they all named Reets?
Absolutely not. I'm the only
Okay.
Reach the Rat. Don't even
Okay.
play. Don't even play like there's another Reach
I
the
met
Rat.
this one cleric once named Nurse Joy, so I just had to make sure. Anyways,
It's sued.
Elias sticks his hand out, expecting you to take it.
I think, yeah, I think as maybe I'm shaking it, the minute of invisibility wears off, and I appear again, give you a little handshake, and I say,
I kind of like jump.
yeah, well, give my best to the Chaos crew, and I hope you find your other rat. He said.
Our old man, you know, everybody has a
Oh,
token.
that guy too, yeah. Well, yeah, was he the traitor, or there's a traitor?
No, there's what? I
mean,
thought Akar was the traitor.
I honestly, maybe, but I don't have a ton of information, so I would keep your eyes open just in case.
Hey, if you figure out anything else, you get any weird messages in the middle of the night, you know, send a letter our way. We got pigeons. I hope.
Well, I know where to reach you, he says, and kind of gestures to the headquarters.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, I'm not really good at goodbyes, so get out.
Reach just turns on his heels and don't worry, I'm great at them, and heads out.
Reets, as you start making your way out, as you leave, you get a message back, and it immediately just like sputters. Pass this location to the people you met! And like it just is coordinates almost. And it seems like another place like in town. But as like the coordinates are coming through, your hand like jerks forward and like starts almost moving on its own as your other hand jerks forward and goes down and like reaches for like a piece of cloth off of your shirt. And at like with the little grease that's left on like from the food that you put your hands on a moment ago, you start writing this out like on this piece of cloth, and then your hands like unfurl as you drop this little cloth with the coordinates that were just left that came in your brain.
I respond because now I know I can do this, and I say in my head, "Hey guy, look, I'll pass this on, but like you just took control of. It feels like you've got a little bit of control over this. Why don't you gotta clear who you're sending this stuff to, because I have nothing to do with this. But anyway, I'll pass it on. Thanks. Good luck with learning to control your powers or whatever." And I'll go back. I'll be like, I imagine Elias is still out there.
I'm like I have my hands like above my head, I'm just like decompressing from socializing.
I couldn't stay away. Reed says as he approaches. No, just kidding. Look, I got something. You're gonna want to show your friends this too. I think this person. I don't know why I was chosen. You know, sometimes in life, greatness is just thrust upon you.
Life gives you lemons.
Yeah, and my lemon is these coordinates for you. It's a place, I think, in the city, if I'm understanding the coordinates right, but I'm not great with maps. So, anyway, I don't know. I just take off my coat where I've written this thing. I'm like, you can keep this. I got more of these.
Okay, and he like hold it up.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
like-
like disgusting crap all in the pockets, like hidden pockets inside of it that just have like liquid, like jam in one of the pockets. Like it's a mess.
It's... Yeah, jam?
You just hang on right there. Elias like turns around, pulls out a piece of parchment, writes it down, like writes down the coordinates, double checks them, make sure they're good. You want this back? You got a lot of snacks.
You know you can trust somebody when they don't just take your stuff. I like you. I like all of you guys, and I wish you the best. Really, thanks. And I take the coat back.
Have a safe trip.
I'll do my
Yeah.
best. And I'm just gone.
Yeah, okay.
As Reitz just scurries down the road. You now have the coordinates to a place that you don't know. Flair.
Before I go to bed. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Nope, you go. You go.
Flair, are you laying in your room at this point?
No, I am laying in Marlon's room.
Perfect.
I showed Elias where my room is. And I am staying with Marlon tonight. I don't want to leave his side. I'm feeling very gross over the past couple of days, to be completely honest with you.
As you are spending time in Marlon's room, Marlon is still completely conked out.
Yeah, totally fine.
A moment or so goes by. Are you just like laying on the bed, or like what are you doing at the moment?
Yeah, I would have just said that I would have just scooched up next to him, and I'm just sitting up against like the wall, like the bed head sort of thing, with my knees up, and I'm just like up sleeping, if that makes sense. You know, when you're like
Like in an airplane.
yes, exactly, like in an airplane.
Perfect.
But my knees are up on the bed.
You, as the moment kind of gets a little bit more somber, and you kind of curl up after. It's been it's been a very long time. Like things have been getting pretty gnarly. Marlon is still resting up from everything that has just happened. He is still pretty battered and bruised. Taking a second to kind of digest everything that has happened since you left just like a month, not even like 3 weeks ago, since you left off to Hollis Haven. A lot's changed. A lot's different. And your team, or whatever team you have now, all takes their strides in whatever directions they're heading. But as you take a moment to ponder on these things, you get message as your brain just... This is not the same version I explained to Reitz. This is the actual spell message. As in your brain, just... I hope this gets to you fine. For every minute I don't have your corpse, your friends are going to drop like flies. And as it kind of cuts for a second, you get one more ping as it follows up with, I already have spelled doom for one of them. Don't make any more happen. This is on you. And this is where we're going to end tonight's episode. As we pick up next episode, figure out what happened. Whitaker.
I get a reply.
You do. You absolutely do. You absolutely do. And we will find out that reply next week.
You get a whole week to think about it.
Yeah,
Actually-
that's actually
actually-
not bad.
No!
Give me a week.
What do you
Fuck
got?
off, Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yell at our DM! Yeah!
Get him. Fuck him. He sucks. All right, everybody.
Thank you, Billy.
You said it, not
Thank
me.
you, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves, and I hope you guys tune in next
Oh my
week.
god.
We're gonna have some fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Ben. I was very excited. This is
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I loved Reitz.
Yes,
So
thank you for having me. I had a great time. And and it was great to meet y'all.
Yes, Reed's the rat.
Yeah, Reed's the rat. Hey, if you're ever out west.
Elias and Reeds are low-key gonna become homies after, like, epilogue.
I love it.
That's the plan.
Oh my god, Reed's killed me this whole episode. I loved it. All right, guys. Tune in next week. We love y'all. Go do great things, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Next week.